It just goes to show the stupid was in me all along. The Tower of Thieves. You won't find a more wretched hive of scuzz and villainy than the Tower of Thieves. I hope to move there one day. Mischief. She's the rogue, if you couldn't tell. Alright, so that guy, just like the guy from the second level, stealth, we can't target it, so we can't set him on fire. Let's just set you on fire. Because you have Blitz, now you'll die. F. So, Punk, you see this, like, there's an exclamation point here. What's that mean? If this enemy reaches the bottom row, you take 2 damage. So it's warning you, like, if you get this or sell it, she'll move down here and just hit you out of combat. So, be careful. We'll fight her now, I guess. Yeah, this is why I like chill. It gives you, it's so much damage negation, like 3 and then 6. It's like you go in, yeah, you take 3 damage and then you negate 6, and that's every time you fight one of these enemies. Like this guy. We go in, we'll take 6 damage, 4 if we do that. Then we skip out on the 4 that he has Blitz with. Chill just, that's why I picked this one. This one is so good. Unless you're never getting hit, which a couple people can do. Like Greybeard can do stuff to like nuke people before they ever get a chance to attack. Mischief can do crazy poison shenanigans so that they never get really a chance to attack. But Varfa can with bleed. But if you're a character that takes damage, chill is one of the best things you can get. In my opinion, blah, 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 blah. Your opinion may vary and here's the thing, we defended, we didn't parry, but we still took, 1 instead of 3. Simple math is the best.
Dispatched with ease.
All right, here I didn't think about it. So we triggered Forrester because I forgot the getting stupid business. I forgot that I'd get stupid. I was stupid the whole time. So now we have to replace something because it gives it to us. We have to take it. We can't say no, and whatever we replace first gets doubled. Now, we'll double the health since each of those is worth 2. Because of Brewer, when we pick the potion up, we'll get 2 copies of it. That was me being stupid. Oh, okay. This is a nice thing. So what this does is it replaces anything your enemy is doing with a basic 2 attack. Anyway, well, that's why not put them to sleep or, stuff like that doesn't seem as good as that. Well, I mean, yeah, tranquilizers put them asleep and they don't do anything. And you're like, well, not doing anything seems better than doing an attack. But on the other hand, we can do a lot of things when they attack. Like with only 2, there's a lot of stuff that we can use to parry. It's like, if we had Spider, this, the tile right here, Widow's Grasp or whatever it's called. With only 2 attack, if they're doing 5 attack, we aren't parrying with that. If they only do 2, we will parry, which means we get a copy of Spider's Bite, and they will trigger Chill. So, like, sometimes them doing a basic attack is better than them doing nothing. What do we want, though? Do we want that or this? I think we do want this. Fine, sell that. I want this.
Oh, yes.
To show what I was talking about. It's like, yeah, 6 damage. We only have 4. Well, now we can block. He's parried. He's frozen. So first the the parry, he doesn't do anything. Then the frozen, he doesn't do anything. Hit him again. He'll hit us for 4. We have 11 health. Who cares? Dead. And we got a spider bite, so we can do like boink. She has 14 health. That's a lot. She, does that for attacks. Now she has less health. Turn its attack.
Well parried.
Okay.
Take that.
Take that. So now it's like, all right, we have 1 charge on this, 1 charge on this. That's been working pretty well. We use that. Okay, it gave us another charge on the drum. Use that. It gave us another charge on that. So we got lucky. It could have given us another one here. It's random. You never know. In fact, I'm gonna just use this to get 3 health from it as well. Could really use armor up at this point.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Crush them.
All right, now here's a way I also think about things. Like, yeah, she's attacking. We can't use weapons against her on this time. I think that's what that is, right? Yes. But no, okay, we will do that. I was gonna be because of chill. If I didn't have chill, I was gonna wait. So it's like, okay, you could defend right away, and then she's block, and then she goes again. Well, it's like, all right, she says 3, then 4, then 5, then 3, then 4. If we attack now, would take 3 damage, and then she's going for 4. If we block that, we negate the 4 because we have enough defense, and she'll be stunned on 5, and then goes back to 3. Whereas if we block her on 3, she's stunned for here, but then hits with 5. So like something like, yeah, we'll take 3 damage at the start, but that'll be better. But we're not actually doing that because of chill.
Masterful.
And she's poisoned.
A mere trifle.
Oh, and she gave us an item because that's what she does when she dies. She puts a pirate lockbox into the inventory or into the deck.
Fortuitous.
Sure. Giant claymore. Well, this weapon's equipped. You can't equip other weapons. We don't really have any other weapons, so it's fine.
2 arms.
7 damage plus our 3. He did.
Got him. Crush them.
She did. All right. This guy's got 12 health. 12 health. He does like a lot of stuff. We want to hit him with this,
Fortunate.
but we can't because he's invisible.
Hit it.
Now, what we can do, we can't target him because of his stealth, but we can do that in battle.
Hurry.
And now, let's put the poison on. He just sits around, he takes damage, he's dead.
Got him.
All right, now we know he's gonna give us stupid, so we'll use up the drum. Like, did we really need to? Not really, but because he's giving us that tile we don't want, we'll do it. So here's the thing. Oh, should have done it in the other order. So yeah, we kill him, he gives us stupid, right? And then it would count for this, which is what I was gonna show. If you kill him on the last turn, like he's the last enemy, the dungeon ends the moment you kill the last enemy, so he never gave us stupid. I was gonna kill him and be like, and look, now we have stupid, we have space for it in our inventory, that's 5 free gems. But I, again, was stupid. And I killed, I should have killed him first, picked up the stupid, then killed the other person. It just goes to show the stupid was in me all along. Boss fight against this guy.
What will be revealed?
Increase your damage by 3. Like, so we're like, okay, gain regeneration. After you attack, take 1 piercing damage. Right? Yeah. We're like, I don't know if I want any of those.
Choose wisely. Gizmos
Just
and
because,
gadgets
it gives you, like, you have to take one of these 3, you can immediately sell it. You don't have to, like, you can turn it into 5 gems. It's not a lot, but... yeah, more armor up.
Well bought.
Sure, more execute. Might not be the smartest idea, but, like, yeah, like, so here's the guys I was talking about. Trash Golem. 20 health. This is 2 poison, 4 damage. 2 poison, 4 damage. 2 poison, 4 damage. 2 damage, 5 damage. Like, these guys are nasty.
The road awaits.
And now we have a lot of things to execute, so you poke them once and then kill them. Money. How do we do this? All right, we're gonna... Oh yeah, you see, when they come in, they're all poisoned. Right, here, actually, sell this so we can... So he takes his damage. Now he's poisoned already. It's only 1 poison. But, okay, yeah, he had less than... I thought they had 3 armor. Even if we didn't make it through his armor, he would have died from the poison. Do I think I do this, because then I can go turn that to that, block. I stop taking damage.
Well parried.
And I get money for it. And I want to use some of these up because I don't want to copy them with Forester.
Hit it.
Oh, if I can, I want to copy the magic lamp, but if not, Shield of Thorns, Widow's Grasp. There's a lot of things better to copy. Even copying Slam, do more damage.
Hit it. A parry.
Okay. Took out a lot of people. We got a lot of money from all our parrying. We can afford things now.
Huzzah!
Let's do this. 10 damage to him.
Your lucky day.
Like, yes, we have a lot of things of execute. But we got unlucky. None of them are at the front, whereas all 3 of the 4 guys are at the front. So let's just work on getting rid of this dude manually, as it were. You do, because I can't... She starts off flying, you have to wait, until after they've attacked once. Okay, here we go. So he has 10 health, 3 damage. He has 7 poison because we stacked it. Now he dies. He puts 2 random tiles in the thing. Good on him.
That will be needed.
This guy, on the other hand,
Arms.
we block once. He hits us. He did no damage, but he put poison on. Whatever. He's not at full health. Die.
Good.
What the? Why is the box not here? By box, I mean...
Sweet relief. That will be needed.
What did we get with our pirate box? We got a pirate box. But what did we get with that pirate box? Yeah, sure. Let's use this up. Or, we'll copy this. use up the charges because we'll get them back anyway when we copy it. Go, be free, axe. I don't know why I'm not getting... Well, I mean, I know why. It's like, why am I not getting armor up or my magic length? Because it's random. That's why. That's how randomness works. So here's, like, we got is a random trash golem's longbow. Deal 4 piercing damage to target enemy in the top row.
Oh.
You have a lot of health. You still have a lot of health. That was dumb. What I should have done is shot her once, got this, and killed her. We wouldn't even have to enter combat. But hey, what did I say? The stupid's in me all along. I didn't think about that. Whatever. You know, we just get rid of that chainmail. How about you don't kill me? Yeah, won't be needing. There we go. Like, yeah, we're kind of wasting that, but you know, we use the other one. There. Woo. So while we're at it, I saw execute. I saw this guy coming.
Well parried.
Now, I could get this wishing lamp, you know, bring it in and be like, oh, I use a charge, refill it. Use a charge, refill it. But, you know, maybe we want to use that on Spider Bite instead. In which case, like, if I buy the lamp, I block with this, it gives us a copy of Spider Bite, and then it uses, you know, there's no space for it. So let's use up one of the spike shields. So while we're at it, we'll just use one up. Yeah, whatever. We're using it up, it's fine. Huh, I haven't seen the boss yet. That's a problem with him. Come on, boss. Where are you? Boss, please. Please. Please, my boss. Boss man. What do we have? Sure. So piercing. It's like, yeah, he's got 6 health. But now we do 7 damage. It's like, oh, but he has 6 plus 2. Yeah, it is piercing though. He has 0 shield. Oh my goodness, the boss is taking forever.
What luck?
Really? Still? He's gonna be... The last 2 cards include the boss. The problem is the way this boss works. That's why I'm mad about this. Because the way this guy works. The philanthropist drag. Not the full... But he's the philanthropist dragon. Bartholomew! The philanthropist dragon Bartholomew. Greybeard, I'll find you one day, get my hand back, and make you regret betraying me. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, you know, he's some weird mutated post-apocalyptic dragon. It's fine. So, the way he works, he has 70 health. At 60 health, 40 health, and 20 health, he gets shuffled back in, and he gets 3 burn put on him. Every stack of burn he has gives him +1. So yeah, he does 3, then 2, 2, and then 5. But that will become, you know, just once, you know, at 60 health, he goes back in, he has 3 burn. That'll be, you know, 6, 5, 5, 8. And then you get another 3, and another. So if you can get him to, you know, spawn in and then move down so that he loses his burn, it's more handy. Now the first one we know it's like, okay, 3 damage. Oh, we can't do 9. Boo. Sell that. How do I do this? How do I do this? I do this. That's at full. This is at full. So we know that he shuffles back in at 60 health, so let's do more than 10 damage. He goes back, but, you know, he's right at the end. He comes right back here. You know, at 40 health, can we do 14 damage in one hit? Yes, we can. He goes back. He comes back again. Can we do 18 damage in one hit? No. Which means if we try and hit him now, he's doing 9 to us. Which, to be fair, isn't gonna kill us. Yeah, it's doing a lot, but now, you know, he's got chilled, but we're gonna, you know, make him go back anyway. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, he is doing, well, he's chilled right now because he kept his chill stat, but 11 per hit, 14 per hit. The only way we can survive this is we're blocking real hard.
Deflected.
Thankfully, that's something Bruno can do. Now, it's a new fight because he left, so he's chilled again. So he was stunned. Now he's chilled. And he's poisoned. And because poison affects him before we go, we'll do 2 damage, he'll have 1 health, and then he takes poison, and then he attacks. So we don't die, thankfully. Oh yeah, and it's gold because we're, you know, the second to last boss fight. You know, it's normally there's the normal like box of dungeon or whatever, and because he's essentially holding this box out as your dungeon. Gold means you're on the second to last one. Now we're on the final one with the Uber Lich. 4, 4, and summoning things. 5, 5, 8, and then takes a little nap. The sweaty herald of the next Meteorfall, leader of the cult of the nut. The Uber Lich's true goals are shrouded in mystery and miasma, but one thing is for certain, they'll crush anyone that stands in their way. And you get, yeah, Megaton, which you have to pay 3 health to get rid of it. If it hits the bottom of the board, you take 5 damage instead. Now this stuff, he puts essentially rituals into your hand, and if at any point you have all rituals, you instantly lose. So max health plus 6 is good. You know, we could take hits. Plus 1 against solitary enemies, but your deck size decreased by 1. I'm gonna take that, so you know we don't gain anything this time because, you know, we gain an additional deck space, and then we lost it from a perk. But
Anything catch your eye?
we'll do extra damage to people by themselves in a row. Yeah.
Right to the bargain.
Whoops, didn't mean to cycle.
What a collection.
I don't need
One
that.
person's junk.
Don't need that. Space for 1. This is very good for the Lich. The Uber Lich.
Where to?
Here we go. Into the Necropolis. Also, like Adventure Time, it's not just... It's post-apocalyptic world, and you're fighting the Lich, and the Lich is born out of, like, a nuclear wasteland. I'm not saying that it's the same, but they were very heavily inspired by. But, you know, that's fine by me.
This looks
Now I'm spilling water all over myself. So, what can we do? First, we can set that guy on fire.
Hit it.
Now, all right, so we do 3 damage our first attack, and then 2 damage there on out. Against this guy, we do 4 damage our first attack, and then 3 damage there on out. Because of our bandit. Which, as I said, for Bruno is not super great. But it does mean, like, if we fight the Uber Lich by himself, we'll have more damage. That's nice.
Oh,
I want this guy down there. But I don't want this yet, so...
Crush them.
this.
Well parried. Take that.
Alright. Those. And then do 5 damage to everyone in the bottom row. Ah.
Hit it.
We do 3. He takes 1 from the poison first. Ugh, this guy. So yeah, what this dude is if you buy a thing in the same row as him, it also costs 2 health.
Hit it.
Because he's a demon. He's a jerk like that.
Too easy.
These are not great. I shouldn't have taken this. So the thing is, I want this because then we can strip this guy's armor off. But it will give us a thing. We have to replace it. And we don't want any of these as our forester. So let's take a gamble. Only immediately after you parry or turn items into 5 gold. But that gives us 2, so we don't want that. I have to take this. I don't want to. I guess I just
Hit it.
fight this guy straight up. I mean, with chill, I guess it's not so bad. I forget about that. I have chill.
For your health.
Otherwise, like, without chill, that's a lot of damage. We'll fight this guy straight up. Now, we are doing extra damage. I forgot about that, too. Because they're solitary. Oh, here we go.
No?
Magic lamp. Get that.
Will it be enough?
You know, we'll just get 2 things of gold out of it, so, you know, use up as much as we can. And then
You're
take that guy's armor. Recycle the magic lamp.
strategize. Stay
Ow.
strong.
Alrighty. Yeah, we'll take this. Oh, so here's one of those megaton. You have, so it's like you either lose 3 health now, or you lose 5 if it reaches the bottom. Ow. That's all I have to say. Let's replace that. Now, one of the things you can do is use crowbar to like steal someone's armor, give yourself the plate armor, and it's like, okay, it only has 1 thing. You can use armor up to fix it up, fill it up, and give it plus, 6 instead of 4. I'm not gonna bother with that
Hit it.
because I've got better things.
Stay strong.
Yeah, you stabbed yourself for your blood magic. Sounds great.
Hit it.
Oh, I don't even need to use the armor. I just kill you outright. Okay. I don't want that to hit the bottom, because then I die, but I can't get the healing, because I'll die. So we have to sell something. Or I buy this.
A new toy.
Okay, that's health.
I
think I just do that. Now, like, here's the problem. Like, where are all the enemies? You'd think, like, okay, yeah, you got a lot of, like, cool stuff at the beginning of your... Oh, this thing went away. Probably because I clicked too fast. You know, getting a lot of stuff right away can be helpful, because, like, yeah, we have all this cool things, but... Now, we just have to keep selling and getting rid of all of our stuff, because... Like, there's no one to use it on.
Ah, sweet relief.
For that matter, we'll do that. There, that thing comes back. Do this. 10 damage. Kill him. We don't even have to enter combat. He's gone.
Decisive.
Decisive.
Aha.
Yeah, I want this. It's gonna hurt because he's still in the same row, but you know, it costs 2 to get it, but we gain 2 because of our sturdy. It evens out.
Crush them. Deflected. Too easy.
How much do you get for?
Hit it.
Okay, we do this.
Hurry.
And then you die.
That will be needed.
Let's do it again. Actually, we'll use this. We don't need to. Like, you know, we're not... Wait, what's the bad guy? Yeah. But no one's hitting for just 2, so let's just use this to get a gold. Use it up. Dead.
Won't be needing
Sell that. I don't want it. It gives us health to cure our poison.
Hit it.
I could get one of the armor ups and increase this so it blocks for 4 instead of 2. But I haven't used this at all. Okay, I think I do this.
Hurry.
Because this guy attacks with a armor piercing first. Let's poison him. We'll try and just... If we poison him again, he can't do anything to us. We're gonna dip. Because, like, he's gonna shield, we can't kill him in time, and then he does 8 damage and then blows up. He takes 99 self-damage. We have no way to defend against that at the moment.
Fortuitous.
But if I go like this... Now he's doing 8. But I can block for 10 now. So I take no damage. Get Spider Bite, throw it on this guy.
Strategize.
It's dead, can't do anything to us. Let's pay to get rid of that.
To your health.
Don't need it. Don't want it.
Strategize. Well parried.
I could buy this, but I'm just gonna sell it. Get some health. Yeah, the Uberlich, blah, blah, blah.
Face the Uberlich himself.
The Uberlich himself!
You made it look easy.
I did make it look easy, I know. Do I want to do this? We need a lot more health to fight the Uberlich. Because he's gonna keep giving us curse thing. He's gonna give us these. Doom. Which is, when this debuff is drawn, add it to your inventory. If you have 4 copies of it in your inventory, you die. Not great. I want copies of Spider Bites. Well, let's see what we get from this. Oh! Well, deal 2 piercing damage to target in top or middle row. Let's just get rid of this guy. Don't need him, don't want him. We need health, a lot of it. We'll take the hit, it's fine. Then now, we don't actually have to fight this guy right now. We could fight the Uberlich first. I just, because he, you know, makes you take damage when you hit things, I want to get rid of him. But there's nothing that says you have, like, you can fight the boss before the end. That's fine. Okay, we want the wishing lamp. Now we're fighting the Uberlich. So we want to stop him from doing this as much as possible. Defend. Oh crap, I replaced the wrong thing. Whoops. 3 health to get rid of it. Poison. And we're gonna run away while he's doing no damage. Oh, I've put the Doom on the wrong thing. Whoops. That's my bad. It's okay.
A new toy.
Do this. I'm just gonna armor up now, so those are stronger.
Strategize.
Now I can do this.
A parry.
Hit him. Hit him. No, thank you. Let's heal up.
Invigorating, no? Well,
All right.
parried.
He's stunned. We're gonna take this time to run. I'm gonna do repair these. Then I can get this.
To your
We can use both of them.
Crush them. Parry.
Right, we get doomed. We get that. Do that. He's sleeping. He's stunned. You know, so that's kind of a waste because his stunned turn was him not sleeping, which is a. So you know, but we do what we can. We're doomed again.
To your
Let's get rid of that. We can use our 6. That's only 4.
a parry.
And I want to run again while we have the free chance so that we can pick up that. And this. I said this is good against the Uber Lich because, like, okay, 8, that. There. He's sleeping this turn. Hit him. Now he's sleeping again. Hit him. It's like, oh no, he's going to do that. We could block, but then we have a... He's sleeping. Hit him. Oh no, he's sleeping. Hit him. And now, because we did all of that, we block, and this time he's stunned for this, so he won't summon his Doom token. And there he goes.
Oh, falls.
And that concludes our tale of how Bruno How Bruno made me forget how to pronounce things. Bruno vanquished the Uber Lich.
Something haunts me. Something the Uberlich uttered with his dying breaths.
Fools, you can defeat me, but there must always be an Uber.
Exactly. Blah, 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 blah. You got it, buddy.
Recruiting a team of heroes to recover a few artifacts. Artifacts that I can only hope may...
Whoops.
So put your feet up.
Sorry.
Trevor. We have...
I clicked off the thing and it interrupted, and then I clicked back and it...
Yet.
Oh well. You saw the text. Blah, 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 blah. And, score, normal, blah, blah. Oh, I didn't want to start another run. Oh, main menu.
What?
So that was a run with Bruno. It was a lot longer than I was expecting, but that's a full run. I'll, hopefully be able to edit that down for YouTube. Now I'm gonna stream another run, but in case I only ever
Choose a hero,
put the one video up, if you're interested in this, because, not as many people have heard of this. Like, FTL, I'm like, this is an amazing game. A lot of people have heard of FTL because it's won a lot of accolades. Not as many people know about Meteorfall Krumit's Tale. So if this is like, okay, that seems like a fun thing to do. Oh, and I did the whole thing in one sitting. You can quit a run and, like, save it. Like,
you left off in the middle of a dungeon.
I started that run. I'm like, wait, I don't want to start a thing yet. So I'm not actually doing this run. I just want to show that, like, I did that whole thing in one sitting. You don't have to. You're like, okay, get this, all right, fight a guy, boop, boop, boop. Oh, I've got to, go do the dishes and mow the lawn and stuff.
Time to rest, yes?
You can leave.
Looks like you left off in the
It
middle
saves
of a
exactly
dungeon.
where you were. It has your item. It has who was left, So,
Time to rest, yes?
it,
Continue your adventure?
if you're like, this looks like fun, I want to try it, or like, yeah, this looks like fun, like, it's a good way to spend like a few minutes. You don't have to do the whole thing at once. You can just, like, oh, I'm waiting for this thing to come, like this email to come in, play a little bit, do a couple runs, go back to what you're doing. So, if it looks interesting to you, just as now that you've seen how it works, I didn't want to explain all the characters. I'm like, well, he does this, and what this means is blah, 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 blah. Graybeard. He's a wizard. He focuses on magic abilities, do a lot of damage. He can, rearrange the board, shove people around. His innate ability is that, when he gets an ability from, I should say, his innate skill is when he picks an ability, it does like 1 or 2 damage to the person in the top column, the top of the column where he got it. But mainly it's his spells, like, he gets spell books where you can, make a spell the same way like Pirate Lockbox works, but it has multiple charges. Copying his spell, getting really strong spells, or getting a lot of little ones, changing the cost of it, So he's all about magic and abilities. Mischief. She is the one exception to, like, everyone does 2 damage as their base. Mischief is different. She does 1 damage as a base, but she automatically comes with stealth and blitz if she's solo. The same way with Solitude we got with Bruno for his perk. If there's only 1 person in the same row that she's attacking, she'll do 4 damage with blitz. So she like gets in and hits really hard and then can like run away. And so like that's a thing where it's like you go and hit, you could leave combat, hit, leave combat, so that you keep getting that bonus. But then if she's, if there's 2 people, she only does 1. So like hers is sort of about like positioning the board, like, oh, tile here, move this down here so it's by itself. And she also has can play around, like one of her default abilities is Stab, which is a free thing, costs 0. It gives you 2 copies of the ability that does 1 damage when you use it. Okay, not the greatest. It's like, you turn 1 card into 2 abilities, but she can get passive skills so that, say, Stab does poison damage, so that Stab does 2 instead of 1, and so suddenly that tile is now doing 4 damage with 2 things of poison, if you get both of those. So there's a lot of stuff, and then she's the one where, like, you can get an ability that's, like, an item that copy. What I'm trying to say, it's an item that can make other items that can make more copies of Stab. So, like, if you copy that initial top level item, it's like, copy this item, then you get multiple copies of that, which makes lots of multiple copies of this thing, which makes lots of copies of Stab, and all those, so it, branches out with how much she's doing Stab. So that's kind of her other thing. So positioning and, getting crazy with Stab. What's your name? Muldorf, yeah.
Muldorf.
He's a necromancer. When he kills an enemy, it makes a tombstone on the board where the enemy was killed. You can either destroy the tombstone, it costs nothing, it gives you nothing, it's just gone, or you can sacrifice health to raise a skeleton that you get as a card, and you can use the skeleton to go into combat, take hits for you, because they have their own health pool. It's it's like a regular skeleton. You've seen them in Bruno's playthrough. So, the skeleton can take damage instead of him. Or you could have him, there's items that increase your minions' health, that increases their strength. Items to, make special skeletons and things like that. So he's all about, like, making an undead arm. Rose. Rose is a dual-sided character. Half of her side is using holy energy to be a healer. Lots of healing. But some damage like Smite, where you're just like, blah, and do a lot of damage. Her other half is her demon-powered side, so she's like half holy, half demon, where she switches and she'll do lots of damage, and she'll like curse enemies so that they heal her when she dies, because she's like absorbing their essence. But then they leave curses on the I don't know why I go up here for the board, because there's nothing there, I guess. Like, she leaves curses on the boards, where it's like, things cost more money, you have to pay to get rid of them. But then there's a lot of items that, like, turn a curse into a blessing, which is, like, when the next time you fight an enemy next to this tile, gain a damage or get an extra coin. And so it's a lot of, like, using, one item to switch to her other side, and then when that thing exhausts, switching back, and So it's basically balancing this like holy healer and this demon powered warrior and juggling which sides do what. And finally, Vorfa and Orfu. Varfa, I mean.
Mighty Orhu.
Orhu. I got the F in the wrong place. So Varfa is a ranger. Orhu is a monkey. Not pictured. She's the one exception in a way to always having 4 cards. She has 3 spaces and her monkey Orhu is kind of like the minions that Moldor summons, but more involved. Orhu per dungeon, I mean, they reset each level. You can spend 1 gold to pick from a level 1 ability, 3 gold then to pick from a level 2 ability, and 5 gold to pick from a level 3 ability. So it's a minion that, it does 2 damage, it has 10 health. You can switch it in instead of her to take hits for Varfa instead. But then you can teach it stuff, unlike, the little skeleton army this guy's raising. You can teach it to, stun people or how to, to push people or do more damage or cause bleed. So it's like, yeah, she's got a lot of ranged weapons, like bows and flamethrowers and cannons and stuff like that. But it's also, you're sort of playing 2 characters as one. I really like playing. Like, my favorites are, but Bruno's easy. Like, he's the one I've got.
Bruno.
Yeah, like new game +5.
Greybeard the Wise.
New game +4. +4.
Muldor,
+3.
will you rise
+3.
again?
+3. Oh, no.
Over the mountains
She's on
and through
+4.
the trees, it's Varfa.
And basically that's like, Bruno's the easiest, which is why I have a +5 as him. But probably Greybeard, Mischief, and Varfa are my favorite characters to play. Bruno's easy to play. Like, he's not bad. He's just kind of, boring. You saw the thing. I'm like, my video was boring. No, but it's about defense and attack. That's it. It's not complicated, which is why I kind of like these guys better. Rose and Moldorf take a lot of micromanaging. They can get very strong. Don't get me wrong. It's just that oftentimes, like I said, this game is great for like, oh, I've got, 10 minutes before I have to head out. And so, like, if I'm just popping on for a really quick game, then I'm not going to, think about it a lot. I'll, want to play someone that's a little easier where I'm not like, okay, I'm juggling. This guy, on the other hand, if you have a couple hours to spare, these guys are great because they're like, all right, now let me think. Okay, I can hit this person, do damage, they hit me, I take damage. Okay, use my healing thing, then switch into demon mode, hit this person, I'll heal up after I kill them, they make a curse, use this item to turn the curse into a blessing, but don't switch yet, attack this other person, turn, they give a curse, then I use the thing, turn that curse into a blessing. So it's very, do you want to, like, juggle your health and, like, okay, put this guy in now, put this guy in later, save this guy, take a hit as Moldorf, switch him in, or do you want, I get armor, block, punch back, I get armor, block, punch back. It's easy, it's complicated, it's goofy, it's Krumit's Tale. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything, I just think a lot of people should learn about it because it's a fun game. And I hope my video showed it's fun too. And now I'm going to stream another thing. I just want to do all that, for a YouTube video in case only the one ever makes it.
Looks like you left
Nah,
off
I'm gonna do a
in
new
the
quiz.
middle of a dungeon.
Oh, and finally, yeah, there's, daily challenges.
You have what it takes.
Yeah, you do stuff like, and this one, it's the popper, the popper where you only have 2 gold, blah, 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 blah. And it's a boss rush only, so it's just 5 levels of boss. There's, you can play with wacky mutations, Archmage. You play as Greybeard and you only have Treasure Chest, Lucky Ace, and Archmage Opus. There's things like Baron. Money carries over between dungeons, and you start with Bribe. There's stuff like a Sealed Deck. You just get 20 random tiles, make your own deck. Pirate's Booty. Your deck is nothing but treasure chests and pirate lockboxes, and that's it. You can never change that. You get more of them, but... So, there's lots of crazy ways to play, too. That about does it for the YouTube video. See you later, YouTube. I don't know if I'll see you here or in another thing. As for you people on Twitch, hi, I'm going to do another run. Go, be free, Axe.